Oh yeah, they working this morning already. What's up, son? But I ain't gonna be on here too long. Or maybe I will be. I'm not sure. But damn, like it's just like I ain't gonna lie. I don't even think some of these niggas is real. Like niggas just jump in the comments and just start typing anything. Like y'all ain't even let me talk yet. Y'all don't even know what I'm about to talk about. It's just blah, 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 blah. Just get in the comments and just type literally anything. That's crazy. But make a long story short, so there's a few things that I want to talk about. I'm gonna get into the other part later. But what I want to talk about earlier is what I was talking about the other day before they cut my live off. But I want to talk about artists and artist albums, and not only artist albums, but something that the fans don't understand about artists when artists are making albums, and why fans put their artists or their favorite artists in tough situations. Based on how they view the artist or how the artist views the music or how the fan views the artist and the fan's music. So, one thing about most good albums are based on a moment of one artist's life and what they're going through in that moment of their life. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to get your best albums from artists when they are able to spill their emotions through the music based on that time in life, a time and period of their life. And when they can really cry them tears or when they can really spill them emotions through that microphone, and then those emotions reach you, that's what makes the music like extremely authentic, and that's what makes you relate to it, and that's why it feels so organic and real. It's because the emotions inside the recording process is extremely real. What happens is y'all want artists to keep making those type of albums, and it's impossible because artists cannot repeat those moments in their life. And this is what happens in music. It happens a lot. Like fans will be like, man, I just want him to make this again. And you can't do that. And this is why, shouts out to the TDE camp, but this is why majority of the TDE camp or majority of like real artists, it takes them longer to make albums. And it's not because they just in the studio making random ass songs like majority of the artists you see today, which is why most of these niggas don't sell, because they in the studio making conveyor belt music. But for like the real good artists, they're going through these moments so that they can convey them. Let's take like, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, Not My Lover. It ain't gonna be more than one Billie Jean. There was only one Billie Jean. And the kid ain't mine. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, this ain't my child. And I really mean this right now. But ain't no other Billie Jean, so I can't make another one. And that's what's happening in music. And that's what happens with the fans. The fans want you to do something again when they fail to realize like that moment was based on a moment in your life. You can't repeat that. Like you can't repeat that at all. And I say this to say, sometimes as an artist, as you grow, it's hard to find that again. It's hard to find that feeling again. It's hard to find those memories again. It's hard to find that drive again. It's hard to find that urge again. Most of people's best albums was when they didn't have nothing. But when the rapper gets everything he desired from his first album, and now he's in the studio living this amazing life, he has all the things he desired, there's a different energy inside that person that it's kind of impossible to convey that again. And I say all this to say, again, sometimes artists can't find that, and they keep trying to find it, and this is why they go through so many whack albums. Like you'll have a dope album, then you'll have like a whack album, whack album, whack album, whack album, and then they'll figure it out. All of the artists have done this, from Jay to M to Nas to everybody. Literally all of the major artists have done this. And I think it's when you tell yourself as an artist, let it go. Don't try to recreate that. Once you do that and you tell yourself, don't try to recreate that feeling no more. Just move on and create the new feeling. That's when you make a better album again. And I want to give a full thumbs up to Eminem for this, because Eminem is indeed one of my favorite rappers. And as a fan, I know he's been battling with this for many albums, trying to figure out, should he be the old him? Should he be the new him? Should he be a mixture? Should I try to impress the new fans? Should I still try to be the best rapper lyrically? Should I kick knowledge? What the fuck am I going to say for the black culture? I know Eminem has been dealing with this shit for a long time, which is why he has made so many I don't know what's going on albums. As an artist, I can tell he was lost with trying to please just different genres of hip hop. Again, you had the battle rap community M is not good. And then so now M is being super technical on the raps. He trying to do double schemes and triple backflips on the raps. And then you got M doesn't rap over the new shit. So now you got M rapping over mumble rapper beats, and he's doing songs with trying to make bouncy, catchy songs. And then, you got the other fans yo, man, we miss the old M. So now he's man, I got to get back to that. But this new Eminem album, he literally gave us everything we desired. And he put it in so much of a dope, creative way to where the album itself is all the personalities. This is genius to figure out. But it only comes with accepting the reality of you can't go back. There is no going back to 19-year-old you. There is no going back to when you were poor. There is no going back to that feeling. So his new album, he tapped into the space of, I'm going to give you the new M. I'm going to give you the old M. I'm going to give you all the M's in one. And I can honestly say this new Eminem album is one of the best Eminem. It's literally a 10 for 10 for me. No, and I know a lot of people never looked at it like that, but that's why I'm here to tell y'all as fans. It's hard for people to be the old them, and it's hard for people to be the new them, because the fans really miss the old you, but they don't like the old you. A fan would tell Eminem, or not Eminem, a fan would tell you, man, I remember when you used to rap like this, man, that was my favorite. But then if you rap like that now, niggas would literally say, man, that shit sound outdated. The same fan would tell you, I miss when you used to rap like this, and I want you to rap like this. And when you rap like that, the person will tell you, man, it should just sound outdated. That happens a lot in today's time. So the fact that Eminem was able to convey the concept of the older him and the newer him was amazing. And as a fan, I most definitely took notes for that. I'm oh, okay. The album is conceptual. The beats are amazing. I love the fact that Eminem produced a lot of the beats on here. I love when Eminem raps on his own beats. I love it. I love when Eminem produce, because he knows how to make beats that fit to what he's doing. So again, you know, if all of y'all could hit Eminem or tag him or whatever and just let him know, like, Daylyt giving you your flowers. Because I be on Eminem Hills all the time. Nigga, that shit garbage. I tell a nigga in the heartbeat, garbage. But this album was very good. I never said I didn't like him. Never. I never not once said I didn't like him. And I also said Revival was one of Eminem's best albums. The fans didn't like it because they like, yo, Eminem, we want old Eminem. We don't want Eminem talking about politics and all that shit. So I never said I didn't like him or I never disliked it him. Never. Ever. I'm just a person that's always going to be brutally honest. I'm not a dick rider. I'm not a fan to the point to where I let my obsession outweigh like reality. I'm just, and I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing for the sake of a relationship. Or I'm going to tell a motherfucker. And that's the problem with today's time, honesty. Like a lot of people, look, another reason why a lot of artists fail as artists is because they get to the point to when they become big, they get a lot of yes man behind them. And a lot of people agree with what you're doing for the sake of the fame of being around you or, you know, possibly like gaining something from you. So they don't tell you the truth. Like, for example, Drake was in the studio with a bunch of people and he literally said, this nigga rapped like he's trying to free the slaves. And not one person in the studio told him, hey, bro, don't say that. This is what happens. When you get to a certain level of fame, you get too many yes men around you and you lose sense of reality of what's right and what's wrong. Because the fact that nobody in the studio told him take that line out was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. That was that that was that was that was that was that's why he lost. Like it was even to that. Like it was like an even battle, you know, they was going back and forth. We was all watching the war. We like, yo, them niggas fighting. When the nigga told that nigga, you rap like you trying to free the slaves, I said, oh yeah, it's over. Yeah, he done. Yeah, he done. Like super done. Nah, he done. It was over. It was over after that. Like way over. So again, as an artist, you know, you get so big, you get to certain points of your life where you just have so much yes men around you. And when you have a lot of yes men around you, like even when something good, I mean, even when something whack, they don't want to say it's whack because they don't want to lose a job or a position or they don't want to get kicked off the train. Because, you know, in this industry, like a lot of niggas have mad, wild egos and fetishes and all type of wild shit. So when niggas is like that, like they ego so crazy that if you tell them the truth and they've been living in this lie, they'll literally stop fucking with you. So again, like I've never been like a Eminem hater. I've never like said I don't like Eminem. Never. I've just always been brutally honest. Hey, my guy, these are the things you need to do. And the best part about it is everything that I've ever said that Eminem needed to do, he just did it on this album. And that's why I was so happy. I'm like, yo, he finally fucking listened. I've always said, yo, M, get the fuck off them young nigga triplet beats. Get off them shits, man. We don't give a fuck about them. Yo, M, rap like this. Go back to this era. Bring this type of Slim Shady back. Hey, we need funny M with like a dance song. I literally said that multiple times. Like we need a dance. Like we need M. We don't need a modern day dance song. We need an Eminem dance song. And Eminem literally made Brand New Dance. Brand New Dance is so fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like when that song come on, I just lay on the ground and flop like a fish out of water. Like that's my dance for that song. Like I literally lay on the ground and just flop around. Like epic, man, epic. So again, like Eminem album is 100% a 10 out of 10. I love that album so much. It's most definitely been on repeat. A lot of albums that I love this year, and I've mentioned it multiple times. Killer Mike album, but that was last year, but still into this year. Killer Mike's album was extremely amazing. Schoolboy album is amazing. Lupe album is amazing. All of these new albums. Vince Staples album is amazing. Mickey Fast album is amazing. You know, it's so much amazing music this year, like real amazing music this year, man. And Vince Staples shit is super amazing. Like it's so many just real dope hip hop albums this year, man. And Rhapsody's album is amazing. Jason Martin album is amazing. I just left Zakari's album release party. His shit is super amazing. Like man, it's so much dope music out in the world, man. Like super dope music. And it's just dope to hear all of these real conceptual albums coming out. And it's just a reminder for myself as an artist and what I'm working on. And seeing the fans' response to these albums lets me know that people are really missing real albums. They miss it, man. Oh, Tech Nine album is amazing, man. I'm happy that I got a chance to be a part of the Tech Nine album, man. That was a dope collab for me and one of my milestone checklists for like features. So uh, appreciate that Tech for most definitely allowing me to be a part of that. It was crazy, man. Like he just texted me like, "Yo, Light, man, I think this the one for us. I finally got one for us." And I ain't gonna lie, man, I was in the room cheesing like a little kid, like, "Yes, let's go."